Good morning, welcome to the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Today we have jump rope, step ups, we have plank jacks, we have squat holds, plank up downs, bicycle abs, fire hydrants, and flutter kicks. So we're gonna get started with jump rope. Just a reminder, if you don't have a rope, just start jumping. If you don't have the space where you've got the clearance for the rope, you can have something called an indoor jump rope where it has a handle and a ball, so it simulates like being a jump rope, but really a jump rope is the gold standard. And just start. Now I know some of you are saying jumping rope is hard. Well, I'm gonna say do hard things. The health benefits of jumping rope outweigh your dislikes, your hatred. Get started, it's so good for your body. We need it for bone strength, muscle health, our heart, our lungs, our mental acuity. So relax your hands, shoulders back, elbows at your sides, and just start jumping. Get 60 seconds if you bobble, that's okay. Get started again. If you are starting out at 60 seconds, it's just too darn hard. Break it up. But challenge yourself and do hard things. How am I gonna say this politely? Today is the day to start aging well. I can say your tomorrow self will thank you, and it will. But I've been in private practice for 25 years. That's 25 years of seeing patients. And so now I've seen, right, those 20-year-olds come to become 45. And those 40-year-olds become 65. And my 60-year-old patients back then are now 85. So I have seen what works, what hasn't worked. And there is no magic pill. And I know there's lots of medicine out there that's helping us lose weight. There's a whole series of health risks associated to that. That's another conversation. Here, in this space, I talk about physical activity, nutrition, hydration, sleep, community, gratitude, purpose. So, start today. Okay, step up, 60 seconds. Find a surface that is going to give you a complete flat foot, so your heel doesn't hang off. It doesn't have to be this high, but step ups is good because it's going to help strengthen your knees and your hips. But even as we age and we say, hey, I want to live in a rambler house, a rancher, no stairs. You've got to be able to do stairs because you never know in an emergency situation when you have to do stairs. So let's get started. You're going to jump, step up and step down. That easy. Step all the way up, pause, step down, pause. Now you can do 60 seconds leading with the left, 60 seconds leading with the right, 30 seconds leading with the left, 30 seconds leading with the right, or alternate. I don't care. But steps up is so good for the body. There's a reason why they are thread woven throughout the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. So start today. Now the reason why I shoot these videos, it's not for me, folks. It's for you. Some of you are starting out and going, what does she mean by step up? What does she mean by morning movement series? So you can see it. Or if you're Wendy, just like listening to my videos when you brush your teeth, I'm your entertainment. I don't care. I know I've got people laughing at me out there. I don't really care. I don't really have an ego. My role's pretty small. So 60 seconds. You also know I can't count. So I'm just gonna do a couple more and then we're gonna move on. Today I'm wearing my weighted vest. I do have two of them. I have a 20-pound vest that is way too heavy for me, but I'm cheap and I thought, I'm just gonna get it because I don't wanna buy two. And then I realized I actually couldn't do a lot. And then I bought a 12-pound vest, which is really a game changer. And that I do most things in. Today, this is my 20-pound vest, which right now I'm regretting it. But for the sake of full disclosure and transparency, we are in my garage. We do park our cars in the garage, and I couldn't access my 12-pound vest behind my kid's car. Okay, keeping it real. Next up, so we have plank jacks. I'm gonna get my mat. This is good for upper body bones because we're gonna stress those wrists. And coming up in the coming weeks, I'm going to do a whole series on wrist health. So good neutral wrist, which means you're making L fingers with your middle finger just pointed forward. So you don't have your wrist turned or tweaked. Okay? I'm going to walk back to plank. Elbows are bent, shoulders back, looking forward. Pull your abs in. Now I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking maybe a few feet forward, keeping my neck in line with my rest of the spine. Pull your abs in, feet together, feet out, feet together. Doesn't matter how fast you go. Don't lock your elbows. You can keep your shoulder blades back, core engaged. You can also go fast. You can go slow. It doesn't matter. It's your workout. Do hard things, folks. Keep your bum down. It's easy to back off, so try to keep the shoulders over your wrist. Jump out, jump in. Jump out, jump in. Okay. 20-second plank jacks. Next we've got squat hold. So let's review what a squat is. A squat is you're looking up, giving your nose and your chin, and dropping your bum down. You're not looking forward, you're dropping your bum back. We started doing squats 2+ years ago because I had a patient who was mid-50s and she could not get herself off the toilet without having a grab bar. And it wasn't because she hurt her back. She didn't have the core and the leg strength, core body strength to get her up. So this here is getting you ready to want to get on and off the toilet, pee in the woods without peeing yourself, hovering over a public restroom, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we come down into a squat. We're going to hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Shoulders back. You can grab some weights if you want, where you're weighted best. Again, see how I'm bending my knees and my hips. Abs pulled in, shoulders back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come up. Abs in, sitting back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come back up. So we've got 10 of these. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to do all 10 because this is not my workout. It is a video recorded for you. So if you have a question about what the heck is a squat hold, there you know. So I'm going to show you from the side. Again, I'm not dropping my bum back. I'm dropping my bum down. So looking down, you'll be able to see my toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Let's do one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come up. There you go. Okay, now we're going to go to plank up downs. Fan favorite of really nobody's. This is probably argumentally the most controversial thing you guys talk about, which you hate. But it is good for the upper body, good for the core. And the more consistently you do it, the stronger you're going to become. I promise you. Do a month of these, and you will see for yourself. So start the plank, neutral wrist, elbows bent, feet back, abs pulled in. We're going to walk down to right elbow forearm, followed by left. Pause. Now place your right hand to the shoulder, followed by your left, and press up to tall plank. So we're going to come down to bent elbow plank, pause, tall plank, pause. You're not going for a world record in speed. You're being really concise, specific, and purposeful. Mindful of your form, looking forward, don't look down at your hands. I promise you the floor is there. Now this is too hard for you, and you're starting out. When you come from a bent elbow plank and you need to go slide your left knee, feel free to come down to your left knee or both knees for a moment, and then pop back up. The key though is spend as little time as you can on your knees. So let's do a couple more. 60 seconds to 60 seconds, whether you do 5 of these, whether you do 10 of these. Pull your abs in, build your arms. Okay, next up is we have bicycle abs. We're gonna be on our backs. We're gonna bend our knees, elbows up to your sides, fingertips again holding the back of your head. Now you're not holding or touching, pardon me. There's no dead grip, it's not your arms pulling you up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take left elbow to right knee. Pull your abs in. Back to neutral. Pardon me, right shoulder, left knee. So you're not here, but you're twisting through your torso. You're using your obliques, which are those lateral abdominal muscles. Again, trying to bring shoulder to knee to shoulder. We got 10. Whether you do 10 cycle means right and left, for 10 total. I don't care if it's your workout, folks. Don't be afraid to do hard things. Then we've got fire hydrant. What the heck is a fire hydrant? Well, that's working your hip muscles. We're back in that tabletop, which is that neutral hands and knees position. Shoulders are over wrists, hips are over knees. We're gonna bend your elbows, we're gonna look forward, pull your abs in. And you're gonna externally rotate left knee out. And then come back almost, the left knee does not touch the mat. So you're always keeping some fire, engaging your hips. So you're externally rotating that hip, pull those abs in, soften your elbows. You can pause for a moment at the top of it. We've got 10 on the left and 10 on the right. Let's go to the other side. So, soften your elbows, externally rotate, back. Try not to bring that right knee back to the mat. There's some hover. Breathe. You've got it. Do a couple more, if I can't count. And we're gonna finish up with flutter kicks. Flutter kicks is a lot of abs. Progression is we're gonna start on our backs. And down to your sides, pull your abs in, bring your legs off the mat. And you're just gonna flutter. Like you're doing front crawl, it comes from your hip, not your knee. So you're not bending your knees doing this. Get straight leg. Progression is you're gonna bring upper body, so you're gonna bring your head and your upper shoulders off the mat. Just gonna flutter. Pull your abs in. You got 60 seconds here. So again, you're not rounding, shoulders back, you're simply using your abs to lift that upper body off. You're fluttering through your hips, not your knees. Here, there's your flutter kick. 60 seconds. You're gonna feel it in your abs. Now 60 seconds is too hard. Do what you can, take a break, and then join us again. It's gonna really work your abs, I promise you. So anyway, so there you go. There's today's daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Please feel free to do other things. Maybe grab your kettlebell and do some squats, some lunges, some swings. You can do standing abs as well, though today was really a lot of abs. But don't be afraid to do hard things. We are aging well together, and that means intentional steps every day, making a decision, making a choice that you're all in. So start today. Have a great day.